Hello and welcome to this video. As all my videos are going to start now, all the results are going to be the very first thing you see, and then if you want to stay tuned, you can stay and watch the rest of the results. So on your screen in front of you, you can see the results of everything. So what I did was I had my PlayStation Pro internal hard drive, never changed, never opened, and I recorded all the times taken to do these actions that you see on the screen. I then moved Destiny 2 to my external Samsung SSD that's plugged into the back of my PlayStation 4 Pro, and I timed doing the exact same things, and these are the results. So to go from the PlayStation menu to the Shadow Keep screen was 22 seconds versus 18 seconds, so 4 seconds difference. Shadow Keep screen to the character select screen, so this was based from when the model actually loaded on the screen for your character. It took 1 minute 30 seconds on the hard drive and only 47 seconds on the SSD, which is a huge saving. Then going from character select to orbit was 15 seconds down to 11 seconds. Going from the orbit to tower was 1 minute and 29 seconds down to 56 seconds. And when you consider how many times you actually go from the orbit to the tower, or you go from a planet to the tower or whatever, like you're saving 30 seconds each time. So I mean, you do this 5 times and you're saving yourself like 2.5 minutes. It's crazy how all this time adds up. And if you go from the tower to orbit, it takes 17 seconds down to 13 seconds. And then if you're going from orbit, say, to load the Leviathan raid, it's going to take you 59 seconds on the SSD and 1 minute 22 seconds on the hard drive. Now, obviously, when you're loading in with players in like Crucible matches and stuff, you're going to load in earlier than them, so you're just going to be watching a black screen or something until everyone loads in. So that's the reason why I never bothered doing any of those results, because what is the point? So specifically, if you're running around yourself doing activities, doing whatever, you're going to be the first one in all cases, from what I can see. So the total time taken to do all of these things was 5 minutes and 16 seconds on a normal hard drive, and 3 minutes 24 seconds on an SSD, which is almost a full 2 minute saving. And I mean, like, all these things you do recursively over and over again in the game. So I mean, for the sake, I think the Samsung hard drive was like €150, so maybe £120. I would consider it worth, because it's a portable SSD in the first place, so you can use it now for your PlayStation, you can use it for your laptop in the future, your computer, whatever, it doesn't matter, it's never going to be redundant. So I definitely think it's a worthwhile investment. But anyway, stay tuned for the rest of the video if you want to. These are the results anyway, so thanks a million for watching, guys. Hey everyone, thank you for checking out this video. The purpose of this video is just to actually count how long it takes for the internal hard drive on a PlayStation 4 Pro to load Destiny 2 versus the external Samsung SSD hard drive that's going to be plugged into the back of it. So right now the hard drive that I'm using is the internal one on the PlayStation 4 Pro. So we're going to start the countdown from here. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go. So everything is going to be timed the exact same speed, and you should see a timer in the top right hand corner of your screen right now. Okay, and now we're at the Shadow Keep main menu, so we're going to time how long from the main menu to the actual loading screen of your character it takes. So I'm going to press X in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now we're at the character screen. We're still waiting for this to load on the left. So now there's the character. So that's a full load how long it took. And now we're going to time when we actually click on one of our characters how long it takes to load in. So I'll start this countdown in 3, 2, 1. Okay, well this did not take long to load at all, and now we're going to try loading into the tower to see how long this takes. Usually loading into tower can take an awful lot of time, so hopefully this is good. We'll do launch in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and now our character is in the tower, so that's how long it took for this, and we're going to try go back to orbit and see how long that takes from the tower. So I understand that obviously the tower can be a little bit hit or miss, and it might not be accurate fully because depending on the amount of people in the tower and stuff, it can take that little bit longer to find an instance to load into. So unless there's a huge difference with the SSD, then we'll try compare them and see. So now I'm going to go back to the tower or go back to orbit, sorry. And I'm going to hold triangle from my countdown. So 3, 2, 1. Did not take long at all. And we'll try one instance like loading into the raid on your own, just so you have an idea of how long something like that would take. So if we go down here to Leviathan and the main Leviathan raid, and we just do normal because there is no matchmaking, we'll see how long this takes. It'll give us a good number. So on launch in 3, 2, 1.
vessel will challenge you in
Okay,
ways
perfect.
you
I didn't want to
have
skip any
never
of the
dreamed. Let's
cutscenes or anything, just to
enjoy
make sure that we're
ourselves.
on a level playing field here. So that is almost everything I can think of to load in, and this is all on the internal hard drive that came with the PS4 Pro. Didn't change it, didn't do anything, and Destiny's actually, I think, the only game I do have on my hard drive. And I would just confirm. Once we wait for calculating, we go in here, applications. I have Destiny 2 and Fortnite on it. And that's it, on my main hard drive. So now I'm going to move Destiny across to the SSD, and then we'll do the same test again. Hello and welcome back. This is the second part of the video, which is the SSD, and just to prove that on the system storage applications I do not have any Destiny on here whatsoever. I'm not going to go the whole way down, and extended storage applications, you can see Destiny's on there, and only Destiny on that hard drive right now. So I'm not going to talk through this video. I'm literally just going to do the countdowns, the 3, 2, 1s, exact same as the previous video, and that's the way we're going to go. So without further ado, let's start this. So this is the SSD, the Samsung SSD, as an external hard drive. So we're going to launch Destiny in 3, 2, 1. So now we're in the main menu. We're going to press X to play. 3, 2, 1. And we're just waiting for the player to load. Perfect. Same. Okay, we're going to load our hunter. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. We're going to go load the tower. Three, two, one. Okay, we're in the tower. Like I said before, it can be a little bit inconsistent, and it is actually like reset time too, so could be some issues with that. Okay, next one is back to orbit. Okay, and now we're gonna go load the raid, and then we're done. This is... nope. Leviathan. Okay, checkpoint is reset, and we're gonna do the Leviathan raid in 3, 2, 1.
Prove yourself worthy,
Perfect.
and I
And here
will
we are,
grant
and I know
you
Talis is talking in the background, so I'm going to turn him down while I'm speaking. How rude. So that is it. That is the finished video of the hard drive versus the SSD comparison. I know some people do it side by side, but I'm going to have something at the very beginning of the video showing the end results. So if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope that this video may have convinced you to actually buy an SSD, because I know myself, before I've even compared the times, the SSD is considerably faster. So, thank you guys for watching, and peace, bye.